Hello everyone, it's Sindel. Welcome back to my channel for another No Man's Sky video. And as you can see, I am on what you would call a frozen planet. And basically this is where one of two of my portal bases are. And by portal bases is pretty much I just built a small little base at one of the portals. Again, if you're not really familiar about No Man's Sky or you're just getting started into the game, these are the type of portals that you need to use to travel to get to different dimensions or realms. And you have to use these types of glyphs to be able to travel. Each portal comes with their own address. So if you ever come across one of these portals, you would have to plug in the address using this thing here. Now, you're wondering about the glyphs. In order to get glyphs, you have to go through, you can go through pretty much the entire main quest line that you start out with, and by doing that you will get all of the glyphs. Or you can visit different secure locations based upon different galaxies, different planets, and I'm sorry, not secure locations, graveyards. So there is an option to visit graveyards, and those graveyards will have a glyph. So if you want to come visit me here, I will show you the address real quick. I already updated the glyphs, recharged them. That's another thing, you have to recharge your glyphs each time, so make sure you have materials with you at all times. So I'm just going to request this address, and the address, the glyphs are up top here. So you can pause this video, take a screenshot of it, take a picture, write it down. So I'll leave it up for just a second. Okay, so once you put those coordinates in, you'll be able to come visit me here. And what I did that's another thing. So in my previous video, I stated that I haven't been in the game for a while, which is true. And if you have ground bases, it gets overgrown. When I came in here the other day, it was entirely, their snow was all the way up to the ceiling. I do have a tunnel. That's another thing, I love building underground. And this was all rock. Like, you couldn't see ahead of you. I had to literally dig my way out. So it looks kind of sloppy. When I first built it, it was perfectly symmetrical, and it was like a perfect cave. But I kind of had to dig my way out just to get to the base. So just keep that in mind, that if you're gone for a long time, and if you have bases on the ground, that there will be overgrowth. That's why I like to have a lot of sky bases. So I will show you what I did. There's nothing really spectacular in here. I haven't really decorated yet, but it was definitely a shelter for people who come to visit, to get out of the weather if you don't have the resistance, not resistance gear, but the resistance technology that you need for the cold. In this case, it'd be frost protection. So it's going on here. Why do I keep... Okay, so I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sinking. I never used to do that before. I'll have to fix that. And another quick... See, look at this. I'm flying into the walls. I need it. Okay. So another quick fun fact is, if you ever get caught, if you're out farming materials and you get caught in a storm and you don't have protective gear, just dig a hole. You could just dig a hole and just go down a little bit, and it will bring your health bars and everything else back up to normal. And you can just wait out the storm. Technically, or typically on different planets, storms don't last for more than like 2 minutes. So, I mean, you can just wait it out, you know, look at your phone, do whatever you want to do while you're waiting for the storm. I don't remember if I was building anything back here, because I don't remember that. Or I could have gone too far when I was digging my way out. So here we have, and like I said, you'll see some, like I have to fix this. It won't let me, because this is in the way. But yeah, this was completely full. I couldn't see in front of me. I still have stuff. I'll show you this room real quick. So it's just a little seating area with cabinets, kind of like an underground bunker. And I'm definitely not finished with this base, so you know, it's a work in progress. Now back here, I had some really cool decorations. Like I made this like snake or worm type thing, but it was really cool when I first made it. But because I had to dig my way out, I kind of digged a little bit too much, and it doesn't really look right. But this was cool when I first made it. I'm gonna have to fill this in, and I could do that by just, you know. It's another thing, you can dig and then you can just put the stuff right back. You just have to play around with it. And of course, this is where my my teleporter is, how I get from each of my bases and to different space stations that I have already visited. So. Actually, I wouldn't even have the time to go through all this, but you see all these little dots down here? That's the amount of pages of different space stations I have visited. But that's pretty much it. This is just pretty much a short little tour. And I recommend, if you ever find a portal, to make a base. That way you'll always know where it is and you don't have to go searching for one. Because again, it's the only way to travel to different dimensions, like especially if you want to visit your friends' houses. Also, in this galaxy, on another planet, which, let me see if I can find it without making you dizzy. It might be that one. I'm not sure. But it's where I go and farm ancient bones. And if you don't know by now, ancient bones is a really good way to make money. And basically you just go searching for the bones and you can sell them for a very large amount. And I do that in this galaxy. That's how I accidentally found this portal when I was trying to look for a squid ship, which I did find. And I guess while I'm here, I will show you that ship. These types of ships are hard to get sometimes because you might be camping for a while. I was lucky I got mine, I think, within the first try. Oops. So, I love this ship. The only issue I have with it is the fact that the tentacles retract. Now, someone told me that it's a bug, because I have no idea why. But I read on the forums that it's a bug, but then some people are saying that no, that's how some of them come. Some of them don't retract. But at least you saw what it looked like coming into landing. It's pretty cool. This is my fastest ship. It is an S-class. And I usually use this when I want to do some quick farming. It does not have a lot of slots, but it is a lot of fun to fly. So that's part one of one of my portal bases. I do have another one. It's not decorated at all, but I dug this really cool long underground series of tunnels made of nothing but glass, which you'll see in another video sometime. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment.